Is Golang growing or dying? In this video, I'm gonna answer with data. How many developers use Go? What companies use it? How does the job market look like? We will also take a look at salaries. And how does the future look for Go? Here I am at JetBrains Data Playground website. They show software development trends and insights. Let's first start looking at how many developers are there 2025. As we can see here is almost 21 millions. And how many of them are Go developers? So if we scroll down on the page, we can see here numbers of software developers by primary programming language. Go has around 2 million people using it as their primary programming language. And if we go down further, we can also see programming language used in the last 12 months. Then there's almost 5 million developers. Let's take a look at Stack Overflow's survey. So they do this survey every year. And here we can see most popular technologies for professional developers. Here it says that Go has around 17.4% of professional developers using the language. And one interesting thing is, this survey is from 2025. If we look on the same survey from 2024, we can then see that 14.4% of professional developers are using Go, and that is an increase by 3% on 1 year. And except Google, what companies are using Go? This is the official blog for Uber. Uber has widely adopted Go as their primary language for implementing backend services and libraries due to its high performance. The Go Mono repo is the largest codebase at Uber, comprising 90 million lines of code and growing. Next, let's look at Cloudflare. So this article is about how Cloudflare found a bug in the ARM64 compiler for Go, and that has now been fixed. But the interesting part is this. Every second, 84 million HTTP requests are hitting Cloudflare across our fleet of data centers in 330 cities. It means that even the rarest of bugs can show up frequently. In fact, it was our scale that recently led us to discover a bug in Go's ARM64 compiler. Cloudflare is using Go to handle a crazy amount of traffic. Then we have Dropbox, and here they're talking about how they rewrote a service layer in Go using lightweight Go routines, shared memory, and faster JSON parsing. The Go service delivers true concurrency without the coordination cost we hit in Python. Let's look at one more example, and that is American Express. American Express wrote their GTR, so that is the global transaction router, in Go. The team selected Go as the primary language, but why Go? One of the major reasons was Go's concurrency model. Payment transactions involve thousands of concurrent connections, each requiring processing in real time. Go provides Go routines that can handle thousands of open connections efficiently without excessive CPU or memory overhead. If we then jump to a blog post from JetBrains, we can then see that they have a list here of companies using Go. Except the companies I already mentioned, you can see other big companies like Datadog, Salesforce, Amazon, Netflix, and so on. There is no shortage of big companies that are using Go. Let's take a look how the job market looks like. Here in this blog post from JetBrains, we can read, demand for Go developers is high and rising. As more and more companies move towards cloud-native architecture, however, there are not enough Go developers and DevOps SRE professionals to meet this growing demand. Usually Go developers fall into two categories: web backend developers that work on application involving microservices, or site reliability engineers who manage the IT infrastructure. Let's now look at some salary reports. According to Glassdoor, a Go developer in the US earns somewhere between $107K to $181K US dollars. For a senior developer, the salary is somewhere between 129k to 209k US dollars. And if we go back to the JetBrains blog, we can also see here, Go developers are among the highest paid in the industry. So is Golang growing or dying? According to the State of Developer report, Go continues to be a top choice for adoptions. 2025, 11% of all software developers are planning to adopt Go in the next 12 months. Like last year, it's fourth in the JetBrains Language Promise Index. Another interesting data to look at is from Cloudflare. In 2025, 20% of all the API requests going through Cloudflare were made by Go-based clients. And this is a quite huge growth compared to 2024. In 2024, it was 12%. Is Go growing or dying? Growing, no questions. Millions of developers, top companies, high salaries, strong growth, and talent shortage. If you want to work in backend, cloud, DevOps, Go is a smart bet. For weekly Go tips, subscribe to my newsletter. You can find the link in the description. Will you be learning Go in 2026? Let me know in the comments. See you in the next video.